seeing the first wave of the articles, thanks to Adam Post. He went actually over these articles, and they're pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. The Chevron decision. So one of the key things I think that might for a moment, people will be like, well, yeah, why are you people even talking about this? And so the whole idea is that it's made mostly just because of people who, the type of people who are in the party that they are and what they're likely to do as a job. Well, for some reason, for at least 100 years, everything I've seen, it's something that goes back easily to about World War I, is that there's this fascinating propensity for members of the Democratic Party to staff federal offices, all the way back to World War I. As I found. So, what this decision is about the fact that you have this party that will, if it gets all the other rings of power, typically the United States goes through a period of time that we remember as like the worst of our periods of time, like the most racist, or when we took the most land from Native Americans and just broke treaties, just broke them, doesn't matter, we have a rule. We came up with a new rule. It allows us to break treaties, and things like this. And that this is actually the domain of the Democratic Party. People don't get that it's a part of their way of thinking of, we know the rules say this, we don't care, we want to do this, and they just call it progress. It's not political interests. It's never the idea that it's just in their political interests. And almost cynically so. So a lot of this kind of stuff is, when the Democrats have say over these, they're legislators, they have members on the Supreme Court, and they're in all these bureaus. Well, they make the rules about cars, they make the rules about refrigerators, they make the rules about the way that electronics work and are manufactured. So this could allow for the Democrats to fundamentally decide where an entire industry is going to be located. So we all think that there's this amazing green industry. These don't exist. It's long been shown there's no green industries going on any place, anywhere, at any time. This is just a name for more products that people have to buy, supposedly that save energy. And supposedly, because it's been found that they don't, that a lot of times how much you have to replace them and what they're made of, it actually is kind of worse. This is a worse item to buy than something that's relatively inefficient but yet will last an extremely long time. So you don't have to buy more than one. So, but it's such things like that. That's why this is the kind of thing that you expect somebody to explain to a judge. Well, this standard would make it such that this would and the person would have to buy more of them, even though we would profit from this. With these, they would be below what we consider our standard of the way we make our product, or, for whatever reason, the materials, the costs, and they'll have to buy more of them. So, then there's the cost outlay of buying a ton of this material that we wouldn't use anyway because people don't like it, and we are going to have to buy a ton of it because, well, we're going to have to sell 2 of these. This isn't exactly how you make profit, but I guess on paper it will look like that. So it'll look like we're really profitable because we make defective junk called green technology. Yes, wait. Is that China or America? So, wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that sky. That is what I'm talking about. Look at the size of that. Look at the immensity of that. The grandeur, the glory, the splendor, right, of Oregon. Oh, right. Well, that's a good... And so now also, okay, so there's the law about that you could do something about the homeless. Apparently, apparently Portland was ready to go. Apparently it's like Seattle or Portland already has started to do things about encampments. Like, you know, Ivan on the spot. You will go to the camp. No, comrade. You are going to camp. Oh my gosh, dude. This is going to be fascinating to see what happens on the West Coast because of this. Yeah. All right, later.